So they can have armor, the 8 of Swords. Okay, maybe I'll have to pick one if you guys don't want to give me one. What's that? Well, look at what's right behind there. The Death card. Okay, so there's the Father of Cups right there. Alright, so what do we have down here? King of Swords. And we just saw the King of Cups. So you feel deeply. I mean, duh. Scorpio, okay. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Discs is the next top card. So King of Swords, very clear, very masculine energy, very mental logic. So maybe you're trying to you're trying to not be so emotional, and you're trying to embody more air energy in your chart somewhere to manifest the King of Swords energy for you, so you can use more of your logic right now in love. Maybe you've been more emotional in the past, and now you want to be more logical, more authentically you. Because here's you right now. That's funny because I saw the Death card peeking out when I was shuffling, and it was behind this one that was sticking out that I pulled out. They were being stubborn with the cards. You know, that's kind of Scorpio energy. They make you work for it. So what was it? Oh yeah, King of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. So maybe you feel like you need to, before you have some love come in for you, because here's some real passionate, the Priestess of Wands, the Queen of Wands. Okay, that's a very passionate, divine feminine energy. So it's just a very passionate, loving, love-making, all that. That's okay, very abundant, very creative, very prolific, very generous, loyal. Okay, that's like, you know, it may not be that long-lasting relationship like the Queen of Pentacles, or maybe not as deep feeling as the Queen of Cups, and maybe not as spiritual, you know, the spiritual connection like the Queen of Swords would be, like a head attraction. Okay, so, you know, like intellect. This is more of like you like to do the same things. Okay, and summertime's coming up, Northern Hemisphere people, you know, like this may not be a long lasting, but it could be like maybe a summer fling or something. I don't know, maybe, you know, so, but it seems like you need to use your logic a little bit to finish this little cycle of like death and rebirth. You know, there's some parts of you that need shedding. Okay, your exoskeleton, as you grow, you need to shed that. So there's a layer that needs to be shed, and that's going to free you. It's going to be very liberating. It's the sense of liberation and freedom. Things are going to open up for you. You're going to feel brand new, like where there were limitations before, options are going to appear. Then it could be just some hottie out of nowhere, bam. Okay, and this could be male, female. You could be male, female, it doesn't matter. So it's just, this energy is like what I described, you know, very, you know, this is the person who wants to just lay in bed and eat food all day and then go run around on the beach and just do all the things that feel good, that are healthy, that just that joie de vivre, that zest for life. Okay, I'm really feeling like zest. And the zest is what brings so much flavor to like baked goods and stuff, right? That it's always like, what's that special ingredient? It's always like orange zest or something, okay, that's in the cake, the frosting, or the cranberry sauce or whatever. So it's always like this little spice that you can't quite, but it's what makes it its own unique flavor. So someone with their own unique flavor, okay, and possibly younger too, because I feel like you're being like the King of Swords, and this, well, no, wait, Priestess. Yeah, okay, this isn't Princess. Yeah, this is the, or daughter, I mean. Yeah, this is a Queen. Okay, so maybe someone your age, possibly a fire sign, or a high profile aspect that's fire in their chart, like a big planet in fire or something. Yeah, because it's kind of like you're fighting a losing battle. You're like throwing, if you can see in the picture, he's like throwing, or she, there's like a ladder over here to escape, but instead they're trying to like pierce these bricks with these swords, and it's just not working, and all you're getting is like a dead, numb arm from it. And sometimes you just need to change your perspective and see that you have other options and what you're doing isn't working. So just turn around, see the ladder's right there. All you got to do is 2 steps, bloop, you're out. That easy. You're like, but don't beat yourself up going, oh, why didn't I do that long? Just take the opportunity and make a run for it and just go. Free yourself. You don't have to, don't beat yourself up over, how long it took you to discover that, okay? That's a waste of time. That's just like the same thing as throwing these swords against the brick wall, okay? At least you're not hitting your head against a brick wall. At least you're not shedding any blood. But your elbow, you're going to get tennis elbow. It's going to go numb. You're going to have some nerve damage eventually. So okay. Yeah. Maybe you just need to use a little bit of logic to get your finances in order, maybe, because there's the 10 of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Or maybe you just came up with some brilliant idea that's bringing in some money for you, but which is going to free you up financially, which is going to allow you to feel yourself again, and you'll be able to like go out and do things because you'll have a little bit of mad money and spending, pocket chump change is what I like to call it. And so you'll be able to mingle a little bit and meet people. And so, this energy, hot, passionate stuff. Okay. So, and that's fire in your water. So that's some, steamy, perfect for the summer, and could turn into something, long, but because the death card's here, I'm thinking it's kind of like a summer fling, like a cycle. Okay. But, you never know. You got to take that chance, and, the most important thing is to free yourself, okay? Then the money and all that stuff comes. This is like, just not having doubt. This is doubt. When you have doubt, you don't see things clearly. You don't see all your options. So, and when you have faith, you're an open vessel for God to bring in, so you can receive blessings. Faith is being wide open and just, surrendering. And when you surrender to God's will, look what it brings in for you, red hot mama. Yeah, big bag of red hots, right? Okay, so let's pull a Whispers of Love card, and then one from the new Oracle deck I got, the Resonance Oracle. So, Scorpio, Whispers of Love for May. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. And that's 45, which is 9. Beautiful, embodying the full rainbow, all aspects, all facets of who you are. So that's what I was saying, like, a little bit exploration of like, because 10 of Pentacles, King of Swords, so it's, you're Scorpio, you're water. So, but there's a little bit of logic, little bit of, earthly things and logical things you need to give some of your attention and energy to. So so support that part of you. Maybe the emotional part, because you're very deep feeling. Maybe that's what's keeping you kind of trapped in your head. When you're trapped in your emotions, I always say this, you are trapped in your head, and vice versa. To not be trapped in any one, you have to have balance of, all 3 aspects, mind, body, spirit. So, support, be supportive. I'm getting like, be supportive of what the universe is trying to show you. Cooperate with that, support those energies that are trying to come in for you. And you'll be supported in return with what you desire and want, which is 10 of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, to feel yourself again. Yeah. So I'm getting like more self-care, and it always starts with self, you know. So you need to support yourself, care about yourself, genuinely care, okay, about everything, so that everything feels good and flows and feels balanced and good, and you can free yourself from that Eight of Swords, which is, you know, self-imposed imprisonment and abandonment, which is just push pull of the same energy. Abandonment, isolationism, abandonment, imprisonment. It's just the positive, negative, push pull of the same energy. So free yourself, free your mind, and the rest will follow. Okay, so King of Swords, Eight of Swords. Free your mind, and the rest will follow. This renewal, passion coming in, money coming in. Okay, so support that which supports you. Angels, they're just flowing. All right. So let's pick a resonance card. The heart of the matter is on the bottom. That's 22. That's a twin flame number. There is more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's things coming in for you if you just see that that's what's, you know, instead of you blocking it by literally blocking it by imprisoning yourself. See how a wall, it keeps you imprisoned, but it also blocks others out. So that's what I'm saying. It's the same energy, whether it's push or pull, whether you're pushing, pulling. Okay, you're blocking others out while you're imprisoning yourself. It's both happening at the same time. That's what a wall does. So let's see what we get for the Resonance Oracle here. Oh, Mystic Dreaming. And this wanted to flip over to Loving Connection. You know, so there's messages in your dreams. This isn't necessarily like astral traveling and stuff. You know, mystic dreaming is just, you know, visualization, meditation, dream journal, dream board, you know, a storyboard like a commercial, but it's your life. Tell the story. Set the intention of what you want. You know, it doesn't matter how fantastical it sounds. Okay? If you can dream it, it's possible. So, mystic dreaming. And you're Scorpio, you're water sign, so, you know, you're very in tune. And, you know, but it comes from being in your heart center. Okay? Loving connection. You have to make that loving connection with yourself first in order to connect. Okay? So, you and God, you know, starts there, and then it like ripples in a pond, you know, around a pebble when you throw it in a pond, and then it extends outward, radiates outward from there. But it starts with you and God. That's the self. That is the self. And that's the loving connection you have to make first, you know. And sometimes we just need to let our mind wander in order to do that. And a lot of times where it ends up is love. And we make those connections, and that's what frees us and brings in abundance, renewal, passion, you know, passionate love. So, all right, Scorpio, I think it looks good for May. Dedicate, okay, support, use your energies to support what's coming in for you. And, all you need to do is visualize. That's how we start with, you know, imagination. That's where it all starts, with bringing in what we want. If you can think it, if you can conceptualize it, the King of Swords, if you can dream it, if you can manifest it in some way before it's actually tangibly here in the 3D in your reality. I mean, you are really doing that. It's just in different aspects, you know, until all aspects merge together, and then it materializes for you. So we have to think it, we have to feel it, we have to dream it. We have to not block ourselves from thinking it, feeling it, dreaming it, because then we feel holocentric. This is the renewal, the death card. We feel whole and new, brand new. Each cycle of death, growth, rebirth, death, growth, rebirth, or death, rebirth, growth, death, rebirth, growth. Yeah. So, and then you have the Ten of Pentacles coming in, you know, when we're in that balanced place and we have full faith, we're totally receptive, we're totally surrendered, integrated, and then just beautiful, passionate love comes in, the Ten of Pentacles comes in, the perfect clarity of thought with the logic of the King of Swords. You know, you're in tune with your divine feminine because you're, you know, that mystic dreaming. Okay, but it all starts with you. It's how much you support that coming in. You know, it's just like a valve. That's what I was just picturing. Like, you control the valve of your life of how much abundance comes in. Okay, and when you're blocking yourself off, you're siphoning off. You know, you're constricting that valve. Okay, and then the pressure builds too, and that's not good for the system. Okay, it takes you out of balance. Not only does it take you out of balance, but it restricts all this bounty that's waiting to come in for you. So mentally, okay, you need to liberate yourself, emancipate yourself from some kind of mental blockage that you're creating an impediment mentally. Okay. And when you release that, the valve will be completely open and all this will just flow into you. Now, the pressure is backed up a little bit, so when it comes, it might be a little bit overwhelming at first, because it's just like when you kink a hose and then it unkinks, and then the pressure at first is like, it might be a little much at first, so you might get blasted a little bit. So just, you know,